Hey guys, it's Darlene and welcome to my channel. Alright, it's Thursday and y'all know what that means. If you don't, well, it's keto cocktail hour. We are doing keto cocktail and we're doing a keto dessert to go with the keto cocktail because I think they go together. Further ado, let's jump in. First and foremost, if you're already subscribed to my channel, I want to say thank you so very much. If you are not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. That way you won't miss out on any videos. For the very first time, made the dessert separate than I made the cocktail. So you will see that I will be wearing different clothing. Doing the cocktail, and then I already have the dessert ready for you guys, and it's simple. You know I'm all about simple. All right, for those of you that do not know, I don't like coffee. However, there's a lot of you that do like coffee. The only time I drink coffee is if it's decaf and has Bailey's in it with whipped cream, and that's like on a rare occasion, maybe 3 times a year. But I thought we would do a cold brew recipe. And this one has about maybe 4 carbs at the most. All right, so let's talk about the ingredients. Ingredients, you guys, I've got cold brew coffee. Now, all cold brew coffee is not equal. This has 0 carbs. If you get the Starbucks one, that will have carbs in it, 0 carbs. We've got a vanilla vodka. This happens to be Smirnoff. We have a salted caramel sauce. This has 0 carbs. We've got Ready Whip, 0 carbs. We've got Bailey's. Now this is where I was getting super frustrated. They actually have a Bailey's Light, which would be approximately half the carbs. There's not a ton in Bailey's and we're not using a ton. That's why I have a little itty bitty bottle. But I just couldn't get Bailey's Light to me. We are also using a little bit of Truvia. This is vanilla flavored and it is a low carb sugar. We are using cold brew, yes, coffee, but also cold brew cute little hearts. All I did was take the cold brew, put it in a heart mold, and that's gonna be our ice. Ingredient is a heavy cream. This one has less than 1 carb in it. So those are the ingredients. A last ingredient, and this is totally optional, is this is a dark chocolate and they're itty bitty and they're from Lily's, so they are very low carb. We're not going to put, it's a garnish, y'all. The glass that I'll be using today is sort of like a mason jar. I absolutely love these. Glass straw, and then it has like a little sealed top to it, so it's super cute, and I think will look really pretty with what we're doing. So let's get to making this cocktail. Just as an FYI, I've never made iced coffee in my entire life. Aww. But let's live a little. So have I ever made this recipe? Nope. I ever tried anything like this? Nope. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is take the salted caramel, and I have one of these little whippers, boop, boop, boop. And what I'm gonna do is dip it in the salted caramel. I'm gonna put it in the glass at the bottom, and then I'm just gonna go along and make cute little circles, and then it drizzles down. I just think that's pretty. It does smell absolutely divine, by the way. So now we have our little glass here. All right. We've got the caramel. Next thing is we're going to put the ice in. So we got our cute little heart cold brew coffee ice cubes. So we're going to put a few of those in. Then we're going to put the cold brew coffee. Lucky for me, my husband loves coffee. So thank goodness. Then we're gonna put the alcoholic portion of this. I mean, you could do this completely non-alcoholic, absolutely. I am going to put 3/4 of an ounce of vanilla vodka. Again, I don't make my drink super strong. And then I am going to only do 1/2 ounce which this might be half an ounce. That's a little more than that. Half an ounce of the Baileys. Already looking good. Baileys makes everything so good. And that's the great thing, y'all. If you're trying a cocktail that I've been making, buy these. They have them deep eddies, everything. They have them. Here, I'm gonna take a little bit of heavy cream, and I'm gonna take a little squirt of the vanilla. Look at that, teeny tiny little squirt. Then I'm gonna use this little whiskey thing and pray that it doesn't go everywhere. Okay, cool. Cool. And all I'm doing is just frothing it to get it a little bit thicker. Good, you guys. And then, see, it's just nice and thick. Ooh, look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Add a little bit of whipped cream, because I like whipped cream. And then we're gonna add just a smidge of the little chocolate chips. How cute is that? Now, you could easily leave the top off and just use the straw, but honestly, we can just put the straw right in, right over that whipped cream, and look how beautiful that is. Look at all the different layers. Now, here's the deal. I'm gonna give it a little swirl. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try it, and then I'm gonna give it to my husband. Ooh, okay. Now what I like doing, because I've had Baileys in decaf, right? So what I would do, because it's just me, this is beautiful presentation, but I'd give it a big stir, you guys. And then let's try it. That is so good. That is so good. You can't even taste the vodka, even though it's in there. You taste the Baileys, and literally there's only half an ounce in there. That's really good. All right, let's go. I'm gonna add a little bit, you know, we gotta make it special for the husband if he's gonna try it, right? So let's go, boop, boop, boop. Come over here, Levy.
Oh, that looks good.
Isn't it pretty?
It is pretty.
Party. And the weird thing is when the ice melts, it's coffee, right? You gotta look into the, come over here. There you go, baby. Okay, try it. Oh, well, he's chopped off. There we go.
Bring me in the picture.
Bring me in the picture, all right.
Very good. This is why I married her for.
No, from like, I've only started making, is it really? Do you like it?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
The whole thing.
It's good.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
There you go. We got a thumbs up from Dad. And they don't make, unfortunately, they don't make cold brew decaf coffee. I didn't know that. There is no such thing. So, I mean, I suppose you can make decaf coffee and make it cold. I don't know, but I don't drink coffee, but I bet a lot of you do. Today we are gonna do something a little bit different. It is a keto recipe, but it is a dessert from Duncan Hines. They came out with a keto brownie. Also, y'all, more recently with chocolate chip cookies, but today we're doing the brownies. Now I have made them before, but I'm gonna do my little take on it. I've got going on as far as ingredients. So the box needs water, eggs, and melted butter. It's on the box, you just follow it. This is an 8x8 pan, but I'm also gonna add dark chocolate. This is Lily's chocolate, so it's a low-carb chocolate, and I'm gonna add some pecans because to me, a cookie or brownie without pecans is just not good. 2/3 cup of water, 6 tablespoons of butter, melted. Oof. Everything's better with butter. And then I'm gonna go ahead and crack my eggs into the little ramekin, just so that I don't accidentally get any shells. This is like seriously the easiest recipe that we'll do. Here we go, guys. You can use a 9x9. It says you can use a 9x9 or an 8x8. Okay, I'm just gonna spread it out. I'm gonna start with a tablespoon, and I really think that that's gonna be plenty. Here is pecans, so I'm going to do about 2.5. There we go. That looked delicious. All right, you know where it goes. Oven's preheated, 350 degrees. In she goes. And believe it or not, it takes 25 minutes. Alexa set a timer for 25 minutes. All right, you guys, they're nice and cool. So these are the brownie bites. So what I did was take the brownies and mush them up and rolled them into balls. And because we're going to elevate this brownie recipe, of course we are. A double boiler, which just means a pot of simmering water, a dry bowl that sits on top, using a Dark Lily's chocolate chip, and I'm just gonna put them in there because what we're gonna do is just dip them. So we're just gonna do this until it's nice and melted. Okay guys, so what I did was when it was really close to everything being melted, I turned it off. I'm gonna add a little bit more chips, and that's just gonna temper the chocolate and keep it shiny. Want shiny chocolate. And the leftover heat is just gonna melt those chips. Okay, so I'm literally just twisting this. I have a little skewer. And then what I'm gonna do is twist it. I'm gonna come right over to this wax paper, and then I'm gonna take it off the skewer from the bottom and just put it on the wax paper to dry. And that is it. And then we do the next one. Pull you out so you can watch, so I don't know how to do that. And all I'm doing is twisting it. I have the chocolate. You gotta be careful because go. And bingo. Now guys, even though we have pecans in the brownie mix, we can put a few pecans on the outside if we want. Again, you know, certain nuts are pretty low in, and I'm just adding a couple. And I won't do it for all of them, but I'll just do for a few of them just because they're pretty. And then we're just gonna let them cool. You can put them in the refrigerator to cool or just leave them on the counter to cool. Thinking is, look at how beautiful this would be with gold, okay? So let me show you. I just have them on a little platter here. I don't even have all of them on here. They wouldn't all fit. So if you just took a little bit of edible glitter, can you see that? Let me just show you. Isn't that gorgeous? It just, again, there's virtually 0 carbs in this edible glitter. I mean, it's very minute, and I just want to show you how gorgeous that looks. That dusted with a little bit of edible glitter. How beautiful is this? It cut in half, okay? And I'm just gonna take a little smidgen of a bite. They're delicious. I'm gonna take one more bite. There's one more. They're so moist on the inside. So that's it. Those are the keto brownie bites, as well as the keto cocktail iced coffee. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, take a minute, give it a thumbs up. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye guys.